Good morning, children. Today we are entering into the new chapter, that is the digestive system. Human physiology, first chapter, digestive system. In the digestive system, what are the main points are there to discuss, and what are the main organs are there, and their functions, their secretions, enzymes, and about the food and components of the food, nutrients, malnutrition diseases, like that, hormones, like that, different concepts are there to discuss in this chapter. Now, first, what is the digestion? You know very well the conversion of complex food materials into simple food materials. That is called digestion. So first of all, why should we have to take the food? We will take the food for what? For providing energy to our body. So what is there in the food? The components of our food are what is called carbohydrates, lipids, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and also water. There will be macromolecules are there. There will be micromolecules like vitamins also there. So there are different types of animals, autotrophs, heterotrophs, and herbivores, carnivores, like that there will be. But here autotrophs we are telling, autotrophs no need of any digestive system, not required for autotrophs. Why? Autotrophs can synthesize their own food. So that's the reason there is no need, not required of the digestive system in autotrophs. Next, in our food, I said no just now, nutrients, electrolytes from external. What is the main important function of the digestive system? Taking of nutrients, electrolytes from external environment through the circulatory system. They will take to the circulatory system. They will send to the digestive system. Send the food to different parts of our body. So, for digestive system, interdependent on circulatory system. Digested food, complex materials converting into simple materials, right? Those simple materials should have to convert into should have to reach each and every cell of our body. How it will be possible? Circulatory system. What digestive system taking? Bringing nutrients and electrolytes from external environments. Then after conversion of simple to complex to simple, they should have to go to different parts of our body, right? How they will go? By the help of circulatory system. Now come to the main concepts of digestive system. What are there in the digestive system? We will be discuss. First, taking of the food. We are taking the food. We are keeping in our mouth, right? That is called taking the plate. What you call dosha, or what you call chapati, or whatever it may be. You are eating and you are taking the food with your hand and keeping in your mouth. That process, that is called ingestion. Taking and keeping in our mouth and swallowing and eating. That is called ingestion. Okay, food entered. Entered the food, what will happen? Complex food is you are eating, right? That should have to convert into simple. So conversion of complex to simple is only called, what you call, that is called digestion. So ingestion, digestion. Later, the digested food will be absorbed. That is called absorption. Then assimilation. Then digestion. So absorption after the food materials, the food components or nutrients or elements, whatever it may be, utilized by our body. Then remaining any waste is there after utilization. If any waste is there, that waste we should have to send out. Excretion system like that. So digestion, that process will be called digestion. Come on, how many steps are there? Number 1, ingestion. Number 2, digestion. Ingestion, taking of the food into mouth. Digestion, conversion of complex food into simple one. Absorption, that simple one will be absorbed. Okay. And assimilation, after that absorption, that you should have to utilize. Then what is called egestion. The waste materials should have to go outside by the help of these all the things we are there. Next, the structure of the alimentary canal we will be discuss. So in our digestive system, the most important part, very important part, what is that very important part? That is alimentary canal. From alimentary canal, from where to where it will be? The alimentary canal will start from mouth to anus. Alimentary canal is continuous muscular digestive tract. Alimentary canal, mouth to anus. Continuous muscular tract from mouth to anus. So anterior opening of the alimentary canal is mouth. The posterior opening is the anus. Mouth and anus is a very important structures. The alimentary canal consists of, what are the parts of alimentary canal? Come on, guess. The alimentary canal consists of mouth, next to buccal cavity, then pharynx, then esophagus, then stomach, then intestine, then rectum, and anus. So alimentary canal consists of, what are the parts? Come on, tell. Mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, intestine, rectum, and anus. So like this, the parts are there in the alimentary canal. Mouth is a concerned with mouth important what? It is helpful to what you call reception of food and leads to buccal cavity, mouth to buccal cavity and oral cavity. Buccal cavity are also called oral cavity. The mechanical digestion is initiated. So there are two types of digestion, right? Number one, mechanical digestion, and number two, chemical digestion. So the mechanical digestion, what is mechanical digestion? Without enzymes, the food will be converted into complex to simple molecules. How mechanical digestion will be takes place? The chewing of the food with the help of teeth. So we are chewing of the food, right? After keeping in the mouth the food, what you will do? You will chew. So chewing of the food is a conversion of complex to simple, right? That is called mechanical digestion. What you call mechanical digestion. Then come to chemical digestion. Chemical digestion means, what is a chemical digestion? There are enzymes secreted by the salivary glands. You know salivary amylase is there or not? Salivary glands. So in the buccal cavity or oral cavity, two types of digestions will be takes place. What are the two types of digestions? Mechanical digestion through the teeth, chemical digestion through the salivary amylase. Through the salivary amylase. There are three types of teeth is present in our mouth. In our oral cavity or buccal cavity, there are three types of teeth are present. What are the three types of teeth? Number one, you know very well, thecodont, diphyodont, heterodont. What are these thecodont? What is this heterodont? What is this diphyodont? We will be discussing. Teeth, when the teeth fixed in the jaws, that kind of dentination is called thecodont. In the human beings, what you called the jawbone, this teeth, the socket in the jawbone. So teeth embedded in the socket of the jawbone or teeth fixed in the jawbone is called thecodont. Next, diphyodont. What is the meaning of diphyodont? In the human beings, many mammals, there will be two sets of the teeth. Two sets of the teeth. What are those two? Milk teeth and permanent teeth. Milk teeth and permanent teeth. Two sets of teeth are there. That is called diphyodont. What is called? That is called diphyodont. So milk teeth, how many? Milk teeth is also called deciduous teeth. Milk teeth only 220 are there, and Milk teeth are replaced by which one? Permanent teeth. A permanent teeth, you know very well, 32 teeth are there. So diphyodont, then heterodont. Different types of teeth, right? There are different types of teeth are there. What are those different types of teeth? Incisors. I means what here? Incisors. C means what? Canines. PM means what? Premolars. M means what? Molars. So incisors, canines, premolars, molars. Once again, heterodont, different types of teeth. No, what are those? Incisors, canines, premolars, molars, and we have dental formula also there. First of all, incisors, chisel like cutting teeth. What is the use of incisors? Incisors, cutting point of view, right? Important point. Incisor for cutting. Okay. Next one, canines, dagger. Okay, shaped tearing teeth, cutting teeth, and what is called dagger. So, thecodont, diphyodont, heterodont types are there. Incisors, canines, premolars, molars are there. So, formula 2 by 2, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. So, dental formula is 2 by 2, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. Incisors 2 by 2, canines 1 by 1, premolars 2 by 2, molars 3 by 3 into 2. So, what is the shape of the incisors? Incisors are chisel. They are helpful for cutting. Canines, dagger shaped tearing. Premolars for grinding. And molars for what you called grinding and crushing. Grinding and crushing will be there. So, dental formula will be like this. 2 by 2, 1 by 1 side, what you call 16. Another side also 16. So total how many? 32 teeth will be present. And also the most important, mineral salts. What are those? Mineral salts are there. The mineral salts, calcium, magnesium will be there. Mineral salts, calcium and magnesium teeth. What you call this? Mineral salts only main helpful for the what you called calcium is main important for the teeth, you know very well. Now sometimes what will happen, you see, magnesium are deposited on the teeth and form a this calcium, and sometimes some cases calcium and magnesium deposited on the teeth and form hard layer of the calculus or tartar. So this calculus and tartar called what you called plaque. Sometimes what will happen, calcium and magnesium is teeth, hard layer of tartar or calculus will be formed on the teeth, that is called plaque. So next important thing is inflammation. So the plaque leads to what will happen? If the plaque formed on the teeth is not removed regularly, it would spread down to the tooth into the narrow gap between the gums and enamel. So what will happen if you do not remove the plaque? What will happen? It will go to inside of the tooth, and they will causes it will cause the inflammation, or also called gingivitis. What do you call that problem? Gingivitis, which leads to gingivitis. What leads to redness? Okay, very important. Bleeding of the gums, and smell will be what? Bad smell will be come out this one. The hard chewing surface of the teeth is made of enamel and helps in the mastification. See here, hard layer will be there. That hard layer is a enamel, helpful for the chewing. The muscular, and next, this is about the teeth. Next, muscular tongue. One more part will be there. The tongue is freely movable. A muscular tongue is there, attached to the posterior end by the frenulum. So in the buccal cavity, posterior end attached, but anterior end will be free. The tongue is called universal toothbrush. It's a taste buds are there on the tongue. So mainly the taste buds contains, sour, the papillae is present, and the different types of taste buds, like what you call sour identification, and the most important thing is the what you call it, sweet, bitter, like that identification point of view, sweet taste identification point of view. There will be so many taste buds are there. The pharynx is the common passage for food and air. The taste buds are there. The pharynx is a common passage for food and air will be there. Esophagus, and also what you called, the esophagus is there. The esophagus, gullet will be there. Epiglottis prevents the food flow into the glottis. Okay, children, what is the, you know very well, a food pipe, what you called, esophagus is there. And what is that one, the gullet also there. What is very important one, there will be movement, the opening esophagus through a wide opening is called gullet, right? So gullet there will be food will be move. And epiglottis is there. What is epiglottis? A cartilaginous flap called epiglottis, very important neat bit. A cartilaginous flap called epiglottis, cartilaginous flap called epiglottis prevents the fluid flow into the glottis, prevents the food flow into the glottis. That one you have to remember. There will be lymphoid tissues are there. The lymphoid tissues, mainly tonsils are there. The side of the pharynx, the lymphoid tissue, tonsils are there. The located side of the pharynx. Esophagus is a thin, long muscular tube. Esophagus is a thin, long muscular tube. Very important, thin muscular tube. Okay. A cardiac J-shaped stomach also will be there. It is J-shaped stomach. So neck, thorax and diaphragm also, that muscular esophagus will cross which parts? Neck, thorax and diaphragm. The esophagus connects a thin, long muscular tube. It connects which part of the stomach? J-shaped part. It will connect the J-shaped stomach. So the esophagus. The esophagus crosses which part? Neck, thorax and diaphragm. Neck, thorax and diaphragm. Okay, children, observe very carefully one more time. We are discussing about digestive system, right? That is, digestion is conversion of complex food materials into simple materials. So food will provide the energy. The food contains the carbohydrates, lipids, vitamins, minerals, fiber and water, and also macromolecules. Micromolecules are present. Autotrophs synthesize their own food, photosynthesis plants. They do not require digestive system because they can synthesize their own food. But we required, heterotrophs required digestive system. So what kind of, you know very well, what is the importance of the digestive system? Collects the nutrients and electrolytes from the external environment and through the circulatory system sent to the all body parts. Next, digestive system consists of different stepwise mechanisms, right? Ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, digestion. Ingestion means what? Taking of food. And digestion means what? Conversion of complex food materials into simple materials. That simple materials, what will happen? Absorbed by the body. That assimilation, then that will be utilized by the body. After any waste is there, that will be go out. That is called digestion. Come on. Ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation. Come to the next concept, alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is a continuous muscular tract. It will have the two parts, anteriorly mouth, posteriorly anus parts are there. So alimentary canal consists of mouth to buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, intestine, rectum, anus will be there. In our what you call buccal cavity or oral cavity, two types of digestion will be start or initiated. Two types of digestion process. One is mechanical digestion, another is chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion means there is no involvement of hormones. Only teeth can involve in the mechanical digestion. Chemical digestion means the salivary amylase is there. That salivary amylase digests the food. There is a thecodont, diphyodont, heterodont is there, types of teeth. Okay, what you called thecodont means what? The teeth fixed in the jawbone or jaw, in the sense that is called thecodont. Our teeth is thecodont. Why? Because the teeth embedded in the jawbone. That's why our teeth is thecodont. And our teeth is diphyodont. Two types of teeth are there in our lifetime. One is milk teeth and permanent teeth. The milk teeth is called, you know very well, the milk teeth is deciduous teeth, and permanent teeth, adult teeth will be there. That's why we are calling diphyodont. Heterodont means incisors, canines, premolars, molars. Four types variety of teeth are there. So what is the incisors? Incisors are chisel like cutting teeth. Canines are dagger shaped tearing teeth. Premolars for grinding, and molars for what you called grinding and crushing. So formula of the teeth is dental formula 2 by 2, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3 into 2. Total how many? 32. 32, 16 plus 16 will become. And also sometimes mineral salts like calcium and magnesium sometimes will accumulate on the teeth and forms a hard layer of tartar and calculus, that is converted into plaque. If you don't remove the plaque, it will go down inside of the tooth through the gums, so it causes inflammation, that is called gingivitis. Gingivitis problem what? Redness and bleeding will be takes place from the gums, and smell also will be formed. Hard layer enamel will be is there on the teeth, which is helpful for chewing of the food. And also in the mouth there is a muscular tongue is there. Muscular tongue connected to the parts by the help of frenulum. Frenulum is helpful for the connection of the muscular tongue in the buccal cavity. So the tongue is also called universal toothbrush. On the tongue, two taste buds are there. Taste buds also contains papillae. The taste buds sweet, sour, bitter, like the taste buds are there. Next come to another part of the our elementary canal, pharynx. It's a common passage for food and air. Pharynx is the cavity. It's a small space, common passage for food and air. So pharynx to the food will go to esophagus. Esophagus opening is called gullet. So the food is not going into the glottis. Why? Because there will be one part is there, epiglottis, prevents the food flow into the glottis. There are lymphoid tissues are there in that particular area only. They are called tonsils, and they will be present side of the pharynx. Next, esophagus is a thin, long, muscular tube. It connects the which part? Stomach, J-shaped stomach. And esophagus crosses the neck region, thorax and diaphragm region. Okay, children. Thank you so much.